the motion in support of the Honorable President. With due respect to the post of President of India, I would like to state in this august House that her address to the joint session was more rhetorical and, of course, less realistic, and like that of the Prime Minister of this country. And what we are witnessing during these 8-9 years, there is a systematic attack on the idea of India, purposefully endangering all our democratic institutions. All our agencies are being misused, and there are attempts to topple various state governments through governors also. And let us talk about the most important issue of this time, that is the mega scam of Adani and his company. What we are demanding, the whole world is witnessing the session, what is happening in this country, and what is our genuine demand. Our demand is to constitute a JPC. And of course, the one who knows the ABCD of politics can understand that this JPC will be a body in which there will be more ruling party members. The gravity of the situation is, madam, that they are fearful of a JPC in which even the ruling coalition will have a majority. That is the most important aspect. We all know that this Adani group has been enjoying political patronage from the center and its leadership. Their theory, one nation, one culture, one leader, finally collapsed like everything has ended like one businessman. And they are now, whether you announce your JPC or not, you may not be in a mood to announce JPC. What is going to happen? This will mark a tectonic shift in Indian politics. And this company has got exposed. I don't want to go into the other details. Got exposed, and the people of this country know very well that the political nexus and patronage enjoyed by the Adani and company. Now, coming to the question of women empowerment. And we were always talking about 33%, at least 33% reservation to the women. Madam Vice Chairman, I would like to remind you of one thing, that this is the birth centenary of one of the legendary parliamentarians, Geeta Mukherjee. She was instrumental in bringing this women reservation a major agenda in our political scenario. Is this government committed to do 33% of women reservation? Without proper representation of women in various bodies, like the parliament and assemblies, what is the meaning of the so-called Amrita Kal? So I would like to request all political parties, of course, those political parties with a male chauvinistic mindset, to reconsider their position and to be active in making it a reality. And thirdly, Madam Vice Chairman, the question of labor codes. There were 29 labor laws, and I don't want to go through the details of all those. The Indian working class had an active role in India's independent movements, which of course the ruling front have not, they never participated in it. And leaders like Lala Lajpat Rai and many others founded the AITUC in the year 1920, and they had a tremendous role, as I stated. And now what is happening? 90% of the workforce were actually in unorganized sector, and now 97% of the workforce are actually transferred into unorganized sector. Only 3% may get certain benefits. This labor code is a serious threat to the security and safety of the working class in this country. And the question of unemployment. Unemployment is on a rise. Whatever you try to suggest, whatever you try to portray, the reality is that unemployment is on a rise, and it is the highest during the 40 years of independence, for the last 40 years. And inequality. The speech was shockingly silent on the question of inequality. Madam Vice Chairman, you might be knowing the fact that 10% of the total population is controlling 77% of the national wealth, and 49% of the total wealth is being controlled by just 1%. So how a presidential address to a joint session of a parliament can be shockingly silent on these issues? And the question of agriculture. MSP was a genuine demand raised by the farmer movement. The Samyukta Kisan Morcha had a tremendous year-long mass movement in this country, which shattered all the hopes of Modi and this government. And finally, what happened? There were certain agreements, several commitments, and this government failed to meet the requirements, the commitments given to the Samyukta Kisan Morcha. Now again, the Kisan in this country are planning to launch a massive movement because they felt cheated. You did not provide MSP to the farmers, nothing like that. And almost the ministers let free. There are certain demands to withdraw the cases registered against the Kisan. That is also not happening. And Madam Vice Chairman, there are a lot of other more issues also. For example, as I told you, the weakening of our all institutions. For example, SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India, kiska security hai, kiska exchange hai. It has actually now a silent and embarrassed body of India. That is what is happening in this country. So in almost all fronts, this government has failed and only rhetorics prevail. Bada bhashan hai, lamba bhashan hai. So this is what is happening. So my party, Communist Party of India, and along with all other democratic and left forces, are a stand for a JPC probe on the Modi issue and this Adani-Modi nexus. We are all stand for that, and I think you have to concede, the ruling dispensation will have to concede to the demand, because this is not only a demand from the parliamentarians, but this is a demand from the general public of this country. And since we don't have any, like the Comptroller General of India, I think we have to start a new system, the authenticity control of India like that. That I think in Parliament. But we have our own statistics, our own data and details, and to corroborate what we have stated in this House. And hence, with these words, I would like to conclude my speech. And we demand once again a JPC probe. That is the order of the day, need of the day.